His pants fell down to his knees. What do you think my dad did? Everybody was laughing. He didn't care. He pulled those pants up because he scored those 6 points. What did he do? Tighten them up. I think I repeated myself. Well, I know what he did. He went out to the field and he went to hit someone. That's what my dad did. Dad played for the Oscars in Richmond in the 1960s. He played for Pizza Machine for 30 years. He played in Brentwood, and he played with the Suns until he was well into his 50s. And boy, I'm going to tell you, if you were on the other team, and if you were blocking that first base or that home plate, you know what he'd do? When he didn't like you, boom, right in the chin. That's what he'd do. He caused some brawls, didn't he? You guys remember, he caused some brawls. Sports taught my dad a lot in life. That's how he analyzed things, that's how he processed problems, and how he gave solutions in his life. In fact, when I was a baby, he would say, "Who's number 24?" And I'd say, "Willie Mays." That's how I would have to relate to my dad. I better love sports. Dad worked hard, and he worked hard, and he worked for his father called Rich Tex in 1963. He made and he delivered mud, and he was on the construction sites. And that's how he met Bill Jones, a taper. And he decided he's going to become a taper, and he did. And he started in 1970. He joined the union, and he became a journeyman taper. But Dad was so fast, he could roll 7 rolls of tape on a day, which was pretty fast. And that's how he made his money. He worked 7 days a week, so Mom and Dad, so Mom could actually take care of us and stay home. Dad started his own business, Midcal Travel, in 1984, and he retired in 2009. I worked for my dad for 24 years. Dad used to use sports to teach us lessons, and this is what he would say. He'd say, "Cherie, it's like you're the quarterback. You gotta see the whole field. You gotta see when to go short, and you gotta see when to go long. But you can't do it alone. You have to have a team, and there's no I in team." When he would teach his employees how to wipe down texture, this is what he'd say. He goes, "Woo, it's like basketball. You gotta wipe on here, you gotta wipe on there." That's what he would do. Dad would always say, "You gotta remember the 7 P's." And we'd all say, 7 P's? He goes, "Yeah, prior proper planning fits poor performance." Only my dad would say that. Dad loved to walk, and he really loved this country club. When he joined 15 years ago, he brought my 2 boys, Justin and Corey, out here. Dad and Mom taught them how to play golf. And he was really proud of both of you. What great golfers you are, and what great men you will become on and off the golf course. He did get pissed, though, when you started hitting the ball 300 yards and he was left out. When he retired 5 years ago, he came out to enjoy golf. And most of the time, he really did. But you know what he loved to do? He loved to come and tell me who all you sandbaggers were. But of course, he wasn't a sandbagger himself. Dad bought 5 holes in ones. First one, April 13th, 1996, La Contenta, Valley Springs, hole number 2. The second one was October 31st, 1997, Poppy Ridge, Merlot Course, hole number 8. The third one was October 6, 2010, Discovery Bay Country Club, hole number 2. The fourth one was October 12, 2013, Discovery Bay Country Club, hole number 2. And this year, March 21st, 2014, Discovery Bay Country Club, hole number 7. Relationships with friends. If you were his friend, he had your back. He was the life of the party. He loved to dance with Mom and with all the ladies. He would say, this is what he said. He'd go, "Hang on, baby." And if you didn't, you go flying across the dance floor. Or as Marilyn remembers, from hip to hip in the 1970s. Something very special to me was that Dad and Mom knew every one of mine and Joe's friends. They just didn't know our friends. We all partied together. We had shots of tequila together. We had Lori's famous Jello shots. We had dinners, golfed. We went boating, camped, and traveled together. Everyone would always ask me, if they weren't around, where's your dad and mom? Why aren't they here? All my friends knew and loved my dad, and I'm really proud of that. Since June 9th, things have been really rough for our family. We really thought Dad would come through his surgery. After 10 long days, the doctors fixed his heart, his lungs, and his kidneys. They just couldn't fix his brain. As a family, we had to make a hard decision. And we had to really remember what he said. And what he said is, he said, Cherie, if I can't be Larry, just put me in a wheelchair, put an anchor, and roll me off my dog. That's what he said. That, in a nutshell, is my father. He had a plan, the 7 Ps. Looking back, there's so many signs in the last year of his life. Everything was in place. People he hadn't seen or spoken to in years, reunions with old friends, trips to New Orleans for my 50th. We went to Disney World with the great-grandkids. He went to Mexico with his friends, Arizona with Kim and Joanne, and he went with Jen and Linda to Napa. And he even won the golf tournament at Stevenson Ranch. Our family was very, very lucky to have a dad like him. Dad can make you laugh and sometimes cry. But he always told us he loved us and he was proud of us. We all cherish those moments. He's still giving us signs today that he's okay. Like tonight, 7-Eleven. Here goes, 7-Eleven. Yo, baby. Another weird sign is, I put my dad's obituary in the Discovery Bay Press. And last week we opened it up, and there's his obituary, and there is his great-grandson sitting right next to him in a graduation picture. It's just freaking crazy that they're on the same page. Dad would want us to be strong, move forward, and enjoy life every day. Be grateful at the morning sunrise, and we don't take it for granted. What was so typical of my father, the last time I was with him alone, before surgery, we were talking business and he was telling me what to do. He even spoke to me about dying during the surgery. And I said, no, Dad, that ain't gonna happen. You're too strong. I don't feel it. I gave him, not one, but I gave him 3 kisses and I told him I loved him. And the doctor came around and said, Larry, your heart's not hurting, it's someone else's. So we're gonna put your surgery off until tomorrow. So what does he do? The doctor leaves, it's just him and I, and he just looks at me and he goes, I said, I'm on it, Daddy. So, Daddy, I'm on it, and until that time.